Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. Another Monday morning in the UK and whatever time it is around the world for you. So, hello, hello. And if you're joining me, you're joining me and a global tradition of meditation and opening to inner stillness created by Eileen Caddy and the Findhorn community for over 60 years now. So let's see if you're joining me now in Zoom. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching on one of our live streams, on one of our social media channels, Facebook, YouTube, then let me know there because by the brilliance of technology and hopefully me not getting in the way of that too much, I should be able to find you there too. So let's see who you are. I can see all your lovely faces now. I'll give you all a wave. Or some of you know I was doing this just on Facebook for quite a few years actually before we started doing Zoom ones, and I could never see your faces. So what a gift for me. Now I can see what you look like as well. So we've got Steve here from Sussex. Good morning, Steve. Hi, Rebecca from New York. I was in New York last summer and the summer before. I love it. And I also go to the Omega Institute there that had a kind of connection to Findhorn. So I don't know if you visited upstate New York recently, but there's a brilliant retreat centre there too that used to be part of the Holistic Centres network. Hi, Janet. Janet sending love from Dorset. Charla's in Cotswolds. Beautiful. Hi, Victoria in Norway. Laura's in London. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Sarah, saying good morning, beautiful ones. Love from Sarah in Wiltshire. Sheila's in sunny South Lanarkshire after the storms of the weekend. I hope you're all okay, Sheila. Hi, Isabel, sending good morning and a peace for the world. Beautiful. Elena's in Italy, sending love and gratitude. Angela's in Wigan, in Lancashire. And Sandra, hi, Sandra's in a chilly Melbourne in Australia. I wonder what chilly means to you, Sandra. I imagine that's probably something like our Scottish summer, where everyone gets into shorts and starts sunbathing. Hi, Maggie, saying love and light. Ah, beautiful. And Carla's in Lisbon, Portugal. Janet's in Glastonbury, beautiful. I expect you know Findhorn has a strong connection to Glastonbury. Findhorn, Glastonbury, and the island of Iona creating this kind of sacred triangle, the heart chakras of the country. Hi, Lena. Lena's in Stockholm, Sweden. Okay, let's have a look. See if I can go on to Restream. Oh, we've got Barbara in Dublin. Hi. Only on Facebook, but love listening to you. Well, you're very welcome, Barbara. Hi, Anna Isabel, sending peace, love, and light for all of us from Madrid. Anna, I know that you and I have been meditating together in this Monday morning session for quite a few years now, as has Beatrix, sending love and peace from the Netherlands, and Doris in Florida. Susan saying good morning, Dominique, and everyone around the world from sunny Bedfordshire, UK. And Jill's here from Israel saying peace to all. Ah, that's beautiful. Thank you all for joining me. It's lovely to have you wherever you are. So if you are new to Findhorn and this community, we're a long-standing conscious community. We sometimes call ourselves an unintentional community. We developed over 60 years ago by the founders Eileen Caddy, her partner Peter Caddy, and friend Dorothy McLean. And they landed in this beautiful and very sacred land in northeast Scotland. They were all really strong, devout, disciplined spiritual practitioners. And they were drawn here and they lived together in a tiny little blue caravan. Really following the guidance that Eileen was receiving through her meditation practices. And that's what we go deeper um, in our meditation sessions, because Eileen was incredibly disciplined with her practice. She would get up at 6 o'clock every day and she would meditate and she would listen to the voice of God within. And the more she meditated, the more discipline, the more practice she had, the more clearly she was able to hear the still small voice of that soul, the voice of the divine. Luckily for us, she wrote the guidance down and someone clever compiled it into this little book here, Opening Doors Within, 365 Daily Meditations from Findhorn. So when we practice together in the week, I'll read the guidance. I'll guide you into a more relaxed posture for meditation and read the guidance as our contemplation that leads us into finding our own inner stillness and hearing this position of inner listening. That's what Eileen called it. You know, there are all sorts of different traditions and techniques for meditations out there, but we call it inner listening, finding this deep receptivity where we start to hear not the personality, not the thoughts, the feelings, the sensations of the body, of the egoic mind, but we start to hear, I call it the voice of the heart. Yeah. Eileen called it the voice of God, God within, with this greater, timeless, wise presence within us. All right, so let's just check in with you all again. Yes, Isabel is saying, I read Flight into Freedom, and this little book is too remarkable. It's inspiring. Flight into Freedom is one of Eileen's autobiographical books, and I really recommend it as well. It's extraordinary. You know, we can think that we can kind of hold these sharers, these teachers of wisdom and truth on a pedestal sometimes and think, wow, they reach these amazing frequencies and vibrations of unconditional love and how effortless it all seems. And then you read their story, you read Eileen's story, and you see the extraordinary struggle that she went to and the extraordinary choices that she made as a woman living in the 1950s and the 1960s in Britain. And I can tell you, Britain is not the most spiritually advanced of countries in the world, probably not now and never has been. It's been quite slow to catch on. So even looking into these aspects of meditation, of connecting to nature, of love in action, the principles that the community lives by were pioneering in those days, completely unheard of. So yeah, I recommend all of her books. One of my favorite books of hers is God Spoke to Me. Is that right? Rudolph will have to correct me if I always start quoting something and then I forget it. It's just what happens. God Spoke to Me, I think, is one of my favorites as well. It's not just the words, it's this extraordinary transmission, this frequency of energy that comes through um, when spiritual teachers write books. Yeah, Isabel is saying, and she was a mother of so many children, yes, and some whom she didn't see for years and years are one of the incredibly tough choices that she made. Okay, so let's take a little bit of water. And now I'm going to ask you to find a comfortable sitting position. Feet flat on the floor if you can, legs uncrossed at the ankles and knees. Or if you'd like to sit cross-legged in a more traditional meditation posture, if that's comfortable for you, that's fine. It's not necessary. One of the things I like most about the spiritual school where I became a meditation teacher is that they always encourage you to sit on a chair if you're struggling sitting on the floor, because the most important thing is that we enter this deep state of relaxation. Don't want to have to be fighting the body. And sitting on the chair is called in these ancient traditions the friendship pose, which I really like because I think it implies we can make friends with meditation in a more gentle and easeful way. We don't have to beat ourselves with a stick anymore. So, sitting with your feet flat on the earth, spine nice and straight, roll your shoulders back, neck nice and long, chin parallel to the floor. Resting your palms facing upwards in your lap. Sometimes I like to use a mudra. You know, this is the most common one in meditation. Yes, resting on your legs. You can rest it with the fingers and thumbs facing upwards. That directs the energy up. You can rest it with the fingers and thumbs facing down. That grounds you, directs the energy down. Or you can rest the back of the right palm into the palm of the left hand and touch the thumb tips together like that and rest them on your lap. That again directs the energy flow upwards. It's a really good posture for helping create the energetic state of leading us into a deeper meditative position. So if you're somewhere safe to do so, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just take a nice, long, deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe out, let any tension and contraction in your face, neck, or shoulders unwind. Another deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly up first. And out through the nose, letting the mind unclench, letting any thoughts, worries, anxieties drift away. And now one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And this time, as you breathe down, all the way down, just allow your breathing cycles to soften and lengthen naturally in and out through the nose. And let your mind relax and drift down, float down into the center of the chest, the heart space, bringing all of your awareness, all of your alertness, your energy into this space, the middle of the chest, a little to the right. That's the home of the spiritual heart, the home of the divine within. And if it helps, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly to feel this inner connection, or just keep your hands resting in their lap. And as we tune into the heart space, you might notice a deeper sense of warmth and connection, a vibration of peace, tranquility, love. You might not feel anything at all, and that's okay, or you might feel sadness, numbness. We hold so many emotions in our heart as well. Beyond the thoughts, though, beyond the emotions, beyond the physical sensations of the body, feeling into this deep, timeless, peaceful presence within, this I am feeling. This is the very aliveness of our soul, completely present. This timeless I that looked out through your eyes when you were a child, looks out through your eyes now, looks out through your eyes as you age. I am that. And let's consecrate today's meditation. Let's offer up all the fruits that we receive, that they go back to the divine, to God, to the spiritual heart. We ask that it be for the benefit of all beings across the globe and across the cosmos everywhere. As we heal, as we awaken and raise our own consciousness, so we heal the whole. And now, resting in this place, I'll read Eileen Caddy's guidance for today, the 16th of June. See that you have an aim, a goal in life. Never be satisfied to drift through life like a ship without a rudder, being blown about by every wind of change. For without a definite aim, you will get nowhere. You must know where you are going and what you are doing. Far too many souls are willing to let themselves drift through life, with the result that they accomplish nothing very constructive. Find inner peace and certainty, and without any stress or strain, follow the path that you know is yours. Do what you know you must do, because it is something which has been revealed to you from within, not from without. Always know from within that what you are doing is right. Then you can go right ahead and sweep all obstacles aside with real strength and conviction. Know that I am your compass. I am your guide, and I will lead you to your goal, no matter how difficult the path may appear to be. So, with eyes closed, body relaxed, allowing these words to carry you deeper and deeper now into stillness, opening our inner ears and our inner eyes to receive. Anytime thoughts arise that trouble you, feelings or physical sensation, simply let them go and just drift back to the heart space. This feeling, this remembrance of the pure I am feeling. stillness, returning again and again to stillness. See that you have an aim, a goal in life. Never be satisfied to drift through life like a ship without a rudder, being blown about by every wind of change, for without a definite aim you will get nowhere. You must know where you are going and what you are doing. Far too many souls are willing to let themselves drift through life, with the result that they accomplish nothing very constructive. Find inner peace and certainty, and without any stress or strain, follow the path that you know is yours. Do what you know you must do, because it's something which has been revealed to you from within, not from without. Always know from within that what you are doing is right. Then you can go right ahead and sweep all obstacles aside with real strength and conviction. Know that I am your compass. I am your guide. And I will lead you to your goal, no matter how difficult the path may be. So taking a moment longer here, breathing in love and appreciation, breathing out a blessing of the heart, whatever that may be, gratitude, love, peace, joy, to each other, to everyone that's joined this meditation today and everyone that will join later on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The only prayer you ever said was thank you, it would be enough. So grateful to all of you for sharing this space, riding the wave together. Breathe in love and appreciation, and breathe out a blessing of the heart of gratitude, of thank you to all of our spiritual teachers, masters, wise women who have passed down the tradition of love and truth over the centuries. Thank you to Eileen, Peter, Dorothy, the Findhorn angel, the landscape angel, and all of the saints and mystics that spoke and speak the truth of love. Let's place our hand on our heart and breathe in a blessing of the heart and let it radiate out throughout our own body. Appreciation and gratitude and love to ourselves. We found these teachings in this lifetime. That's no small feat. And we've chosen with our own free will to come here today and connect to them again and to practice. Well done, us. And taking a slightly deeper breath in through the body, connecting the breath to the body, becoming aware of the room around you, scrunching the toes, wiggling the fingers, very gently coming back to the space and opening your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Lovely to share this with you all. Such a gift. And I think that's true, you know. How blessed are we that we get to come here and practice today and that we found this. So many people in the world haven't had the luxury of finding these teachings, of finding this wisdom. So I'm very grateful to you all for sharing this space. And a really lovely guidance for today can be easy on the spiritual path. I've discovered personally to go too much into surrender when surrender flops into passivity. Oh, well, I'll just hand it over to the universe. Oh, I don't know, God can decide. Okay, but there's that old Sufi saying, you know, um, you have to tether your camel. It's an old story about the camel herders staying overnight in the mountains, and one of the shepherds saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna tie up my camel. God will look after camel. God will look after him for me." And of course, the camel wanders off and destroys tents and eats through bushes and so on. Talk to God, but tether your camel. Tether your camel, come into this place of structure and listening within, and then have a point of focus that you move towards, not that's been influenced from outside. So it's the it's the combination of what we used to call the masculine and the feminine, you know, but it is in ancient terms this directional structured energy that focuses with one point like an arrow, but it comes directed from receiving the wisdom from within, the wisdom of the soul, the wisdom of the heart. Now, all right, let's say some goodbyes. Thank you. Ah, Maggie's saying another wonderful meditation. Thank you, Rudolph. Yes, we mustn't forget our silent tech guru here, without whom this wouldn't be possible. Thank you, Rudolph. Paz is saying gratitude. Bless all of you, love and light. Sarah saying thank you. A beautiful gift to be with you this morning. Nicole sending peace and love. Elsa, hi, Elsa, sending love for everybody. Sheila saying, thank you for the love in us. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Charles, Andrew, Victoria. You're so welcome. Thank you, Sally, Elizabeth. Lots of love to you all. Let's just quickly, seamlessly, not that seamlessly, move to Facebook. Oh, Barbara's saying good morning from Dublin. Anna Isabel, yes. Mandy saying thank you so much in Glencoe. New South Wales, Australia. Amazing. All right, everyone. Well, it's lovely to be with you all today. I'm wishing you a beautiful week filled with the stillness and the beauty of the heart. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.